How's it going, shipheads? Welcome back. Welcome back to Trek Mods. Welcome back to the Miranda / Hornet Refit project, part 4. So we'll get the belly on. Got the top here, so I'm gonna need to cut this. So I wanna maybe squeeze this, or maybe extend this. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this a flat surface into there, and then it's gonna connect up. I'll cut this and squeeze it down. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Roll that beautiful starship footage. Okay, so I've got this marked off. I want to trim that. So what I want to do is get this down right there. So I want this edge and I want this edge. I think I might have to make this whole thing a little shorter. I know I gotta cut this off. The way this is gonna converge into here. Okay, so I've just very gently stuck that top part on just to hold it in place, because I gotta determine, I need to cut this back end off, but I need to get the right shape. So I gotta determine where this is gonna go and cut this so that I can outline it for the shape that I want, because this will be the shape of the back end of this. And then what I think I'll do is I'll take this part away so that that fits in. Yeah. Okay, I need to cut this part off. Alright, so I don't want this guy too far back. I also don't want it right under that sensor dome. I'm thinking around this area. Okay, so I think I'll go right about here. Try and get that centered as possible. Alright, so I'm going to cut this piece right off. Alright, I got that cut off. I need to try to cut this out. I guess my best bet's probably by just using this. It's going to take a while. Alright, I need to get this back end part trimmed off. So that's going to come right to the end. So I want to match that contour. Okay, so I want this just a little shorter. So I'm going to take a little more off here. I already have a mark. Okay, I got this chopped off. Let's see if I can get the this bent down a little to meet up with this and come away from that. Try the heat gun. Okay, that worked. Got a nice contour there. Let's see how we did here, if it's any further away. Yep, the corner. That's pretty much what I wanted. Okay, so the tough part of this is going to be trying to get these corners filled in. And of course, okay, so I want this just protruding outwards a bit so that it lines up to there. So I'm just gonna put a little tiny drop. Hopefully this doesn't hold too permanently, but I want to kind of just get it right to there. Okay, not bad. Now I need this shape. Okay, let's see. I got a couple little fill-in pieces here. Alright, I got a little filing to do. Clean that up, but those are filled in. It's all looking pretty solid. Got a little hole right there, but that's no big deal. Another little gap right there. Hey, the process is not perfect, but it works. Okay, so I got this all filled in. It's a little bumpy. I'm gonna do a bit of filing on that before I start replacing the details, because now this is smooth. This is what came out of there, but I want to use these little cowling things somewhere else. So I got some other little pieces, probably maybe this piece out of the Excelsior that I didn't use. Could put that down in there just to fill in some of those details. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of these lumps and bumps. Okay, so I got a little extra hanging over the edge here. Just gonna file that away. I'll try to be careful not to file these lines here too much. I want to apologize for any audio issues with my voice or with the filing. I'm trying to figure out where I should have my microphone as I'm editing the videos and watching back. I noticed that my audio or my voice tends to fluctuate depending on where I'm located. This is I just got these cheapo microphones here. I don't have anything good, so I need to dial it in and figure out where the best location is to have it. So I mangled the inside of this a little bit when I was cutting through. So I'm going to replace that. I'm just going to cut it away, put a little piece of plastic in there. Should be good to go. Okay, I got these little pieces out of the Excelsior impulse deck there. Got it cut in half. Let's see if I can get it to fit in there. Okay, there's one. Let's glue it on there. I'm just gonna, a bit of a bump still left there. Just use the fret leveling beam. Schmoove, schmoove, schmoove. Alright, got those in place. it's whatever, it's there. Let's see what else I got here. Got a couple of unused pieces from the NX01. I cut these little corner parts out. Looks like it's about the right size. Just gonna chop through it with my blade here. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a little thick though. The fret leveling beam. Just gonna clean that edge a little, if I can. It's time for you to go to bed. Hey, hey. Bugger. Little bugger. Okay, well, got a little detail back into it. It's not bad, I guess. But I'll live with it. Okay, let's put this on. So need a little bit out of this corner here. Okay. These holes I could probably just fill in with some putty. Bit here. I got some, I'm not going to use the, whoa. I'm not going to use the plastic putty. I'm going to use different stuff. So I need to make sort of a triangular piece. It's going to connect this all together. I almost have to have this attached before I can do that. But I don't want to attach this because I gotta fill all the inside with wires and lights, and I gotta cover these things up, fill in these screw holes. Okay, I'll figure it out. Let's go put that bird to bed. Okay, so I temporarily put my pod in there, just kind of wedged in there. So I I need to make some pieces for the sides to fill that in. But I don't want to attach it. I want to be able to still take this apart, so I'll make it on the attach it to the bottom. I still need to do some work on this. This is coming off. So what I think I need to do is get in there. Need to get in there with a piece and somehow try to outline it. So I'm just going to cut all the way down and make this triangle like so. So will my triangle fit in here? Okay, so it seems a little bit small. So I'll just make it a little bigger. Okay, I'm gonna try to mount it just inside, just on that edge. Okay. Those are in, nice and solid. Get right up in there like I wanted. So now I'm gonna have to take some thin strips, just fill up to there. Once I'm ready to put it together, or here's a small piece. I suppose I could glue it to the top part. Just gonna leave it like that for now until I figure out this back part here. Alrighty, got some of the gaps here filled in with some of the Vallejo crapola. Gonna give that some time to dry off a little bit. Come back with the damp cotton swab, smooth it out, and we'll see how it looks. Be right back. Okay, this part's proving to be quite challenging. I need to fill this in. I think what I gotta do is take a little more off the back of the bottom part here. Gotta put this back in for a second. make sure that point's in the right direction. As in parallel with the hull. So I'm going to be just right there. Alright, whatever. Okay, I have to put a piece of tape on this. Alright, so I gotta trim this a little right about here. Come into that. Just up to there. Pretty much the same on this side. Just a little off that corner. So then I can add a piece to there. It's going to bend around. Yeah, so if I bend this, now I mark that. Okay, so now I've got that contour. Okay, let's get this excess trimmed off. Okay, I got that honed out a little. Starting to get my basic shape here. Just gonna clip this. Clip this. So I want this to fit up in here, up in here, up in here. Up in there, up in there. Okay, so I need to get a little out of the corner here. A little bit of this schmoo. Here is some of this schmutz. File away a little bit of that shite. A nice 90-degree corner there. Should fit in fairly decently. Okay, so now that we're curved, I gotta cut this on a more of an angle. All right, fits right up in there, up in there. Up in there. Just gotta give it a bit more of a bendy. A little bendy bend. Okay. now I want to see how that's going to relate to the bottom part of this. Oh, I see. I see where I went wrong. So when this goes on here, that's not going in like that. That needs to be a corner. Point. That needs to be a point. Okay, I need to come at this a different way. So I need to cut sort of a I shape out of this. Alright, let's try something like this. Let's make it very big. There. Somewhat of an eye shape or a lip shape. Hey, you getting lippy? Getting lippy with me? Hey, quit getting so lippy. Alright, now we can smile now on our way through space. How's it going, space? Stupid. Stop being stupid. Oh, it is recording. One of the times where I don't forget to press record. I'm saying stupid things. Alright, let's get our lips on there and we're just gonna kiss the rear end of this. Gonna take a chance here. Gonna glue it just to this edge. Alright, so I got basically the piece I need for the back. Can't put it on yet. I think I need to wait till it's all put together, because I gotta wire this, put lights in there, do all the filling of all the holes, plus I gotta wire all this and fill all that up, and I got a bit of work to do on this top piece, so I can't put that on yet. So I think my next step will be, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and I'm gonna have to start primering and light blocking the inside eventually, and I'm gonna need to mount my warp engines. I think I'll use this. That's what came out of there. Trim it off. Just use the middle part. Put my impulse crystal in there. Although this one has a more detailed crystal there. But it doesn't continue that. because this came right off of here. Could probably cut this away and put it here. Okay guys, this concludes part 4 of the Miranda / Hornet refit project. There's where we're at. Say that's going to be pretty cool. This is going to be impulse engines. Oh, it does look like I should be putting impulse engines right here. Off the back. Keep these as shuttle bays. I'll have to figure it out. We'll decide somewhere along the way. But for now, thank you again for tuning into Trek Mods. And thank you for hitting the subscribe and the like button and commenting and everything like that. Join me next time.